Hey guys, Eric here at the Community Garden. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, share this video, and don't forget to click the notification bell in the left or right corner of your screen to be notified of when we drop new videos, which is every single week. We would like to thank our latest subscriber for joining our channel. We hope you enjoy the videos and learn a lot from the videos that we post. In today's video, we're going to be doing the first part of, I guess, 3 parts here at the community garden. As you can see behind me, it is less full than it was 2 months ago when we last came on to the channel, or the last time we posted about it on our social media. We've had deer come in the garden and eat some of the plants. They are still recouping from that exposure, and we do believe we have a hornworm, or probably more than a hornworm, cutworms in the garden, because a lot of the leaves on the tomato plants have been eaten. So we're dealing with those issues in the garden like any other garden. And today our first thing that we want to do is get some snap pea seeds in the ground, probably get a few more okra seeds in the ground while we still have some type of warm weather. We're also going to be pruning the tomatoes a little bit. We're going to be removing a lot of the dead foliage in the garden, like the corn behind me, if we have enough time to get to it. But we're going to take you around the garden, show you what has worked, what hasn't worked, and we're going to get some more seeds in the ground. So here in our okra patch, we had the okra growing very beautifully. It was getting tall. It was starting to put on a lot of flowers, but then the deer came and they chewed up a lot of the foliage on the plant. So you know, we have to plant new seeds. The okra is developing new flowers and new leaves on the plant. So some of them I'm going to trim them down a little shorter so that they don't have to put out so much energy. But I am going to plant some more okra seeds. Okay, these are what the okra are looking like right now. We pruned off a lot of the stems and extra growth, so they kind of look like little baby trees now. But I really wanted to get all that extra growth off because, as you can see, the leaves are growing. Sorry, y'all, I had to answer a phone call. But like I was saying, the greenery is coming back. So I'm gonna get some more of that rabbit and deer deterrent. I did put it down, so no deer or rabbits have come back to the garden as of now. So I'm gonna get some of that this week, so the rest of this summer and fall weather, well, season, we won't have to actually deal with the deer, because I really want to get a good harvest before the winter comes. So we've been able to harvest here and there, like from the tomatoes. Like, as you can see, some of them are ready to be harvested. We've harvested some peppers here and there. We've harvested about 3 to 4 butternut squash. They all, like, you know, we've been able to harvest here and there, but it hasn't been a large harvest like I was hoping for. So I'm crossing my fingers that this fall we're gonna get the best harvest that we've had from the garden. Now I'm gonna show you the before and after of me pruning the tomatoes. I just want to get that done because we have a lot of tomatoes in the garden, and I may remove some of them completely because, you know, some of them aren't doing so well. But I just want to get that process done, and then as you're seeing me do it, I will show you the before and then the after of what it looks like. We're looking good. We've got a lot of plant matter removed from the garden. We've pruned our okra plants there. We've pruned the areas where the tomatoes were, which are here, here, and here. We've removed the old squash plants there. We've removed the old squash plants here. We've removed the old cucumber plant there. We've removed some of the dead bean plants here, and we're gonna leave the corn for later in the week. I don't really want to do that right now. Side note, has anybody else here in the southern region of America have dealt with these horobo? I forgot the name of them. You know, those invasive spiders that have like the yellowish greenish body and the long skinny legs? They're all here. I've dealt with them at my house, and now here they're everywhere. And I just want to know, has anybody else dealt with them? Because they repopulate themselves very quickly. We finally have some Jay's peach peppers ready. These are one of the spiciest peppers ever. Something has eaten into one of them, so I'm going to remove this one. I'm just going to add it to our compost. But I'm going to harvest those too. They're really spicy, so it had to be an insect that ate into that. I'm going to go ahead and harvest this little mini bell pepper. So cute. This produce that we're harvesting is going to go to a family. I need to go to the school garden and harvest some things, and then we'll deliver it. But let's go ahead and put some soil compost over here. And then we're also going to put some compost here for carrots. Like I said, that area over there is going to be for snap peas. We've already put some more okra seeds in. I'm going to put 2 cucumber seeds here. I think we're going to leave this space open for the cabbages and kales that we have started in the greenhouse, and flowers. I do need to put more flowers out here. I think what we'll do is just put flowers on this edge here, like marigolds and zinnia seeds. Once I get back to my house, I have some nasturtium seeds. I think they're called orchid flame nasturtiums. I'm going to get those soaking, so tomorrow we'll be able to put them directly in their containers so they can grow and become a seedling, so that then we can put them in the garden. Alright guys, we are done for today in the garden. Everything looks really good, besides the little sticks that are trying to grow leaves. But in the next few weeks, I'm sure they will be doing better. We used some fish emulsion to fertilize all of the plants today that have already started producing new foliage. So hopefully that boost of nutrition will help everybody, you know, produce more flowers and more leaves and get bigger and more bushy. Well, not more bushy, but bushier. We are dealing with some of these little bugs here that need to be dealt with. So I'm gonna go ahead and snatch this off without dropping the bug, because I want to step on him. Okay. We harvested, I already showed you the harvest, the tomatoes and the peppers that we harvested today. I'm going to go to the school garden tomorrow and harvest some more, and then we'll make a delivery to one of our families. But yeah, that is the garden so far. Like I said before, my goal with the garden is to really produce a large sum of produce that we can deliver to the families that we serve in our community. I want to grow as much food as possible, especially using all of this land that we have access to. So I just have to stay on top of it. I do have to remind myself to go get some more bunny and deer repellent so I can put it on the edge of the garden so they don't make their way into the garden, because I don't want them to keep eating, you know, seedlings, because that would be horrible. But yeah, this is the garden. It's so cute. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. We hope you learned something. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Don't forget to check out our description box down below to find out more about our programming, and also to access our social media pages, which is Facebook and Instagram, EBLLCINC. And on TikTok, we can be found at Project Grape. And yeah, we do have some more events coming up, so make sure to check out our newsletter at EBLLCINC.com. And we will see you all later in the garden. Bye.